It's Pete from Cheap Homesteading, and today's the day. I'm going to try to do a little bit of critter protection around my raised beds. I only have time today to do one, but I want to get something around the broccoli before the rabbits or groundhogs or whatever decides to traipse out of the bush and eat my vegetables before we get them. So we better start on this. So let's go. Okay, so this is the lumber I'm going to use. I'm not too worried about how thick it is. It'll be aesthetically pleasing, I think. But I want to just hold about another foot and a bit of chicken wire above the top of my raised beds. So I think this will work good. This one's good. That one's good. And that one. So this is all the lumber I'll need, I think, to make the amount of stakes I need. This is the saw I got at the Great Glebe Garage Sale. It is a great addition to the homestead, and it only cost $25. That's the kind of price I like. Keeping the cost down, or the way to do it for sure. There's nothing wrong with this saw. Someone just got tired of it, I guess. All this little stuff, if you had to go out and get lumber each time you needed, I mean, that starts to become crazy. And it starts to add up quickly. It really does start to add up quickly if you start going out and picking up lumber every time you need something. So I kind of store a little bit of surplus wood. It's like my lumber store, and I go to it every so often. It has really got me out of a bind many times. And it saved me a lot of money. I'm going to try to make a bevel to make it aesthetically pleasing. You got to remember, it's my wife's raised bed. So. Okay, so now we gotta find some screws and some chicken wire. Actually, this could work good. Okay. My mesh is 2 feet. So that will put there. I guess you're not going to see the aesthetically pleasing end. Okay, so I'm going to start screwing that down. You know, the mosquitoes are absolutely nuts this year. Okay, I'm going to put this right to the edge. nice and straight. Look at that. Let's go put these in. Right to the edge, so then, oh man. I always find when you try and do something quickly, it seems to go twice as slow. I have to go to work, but I do want this up, and then I'll try to make the rest another day. And my tomato stakes for these gardens too. Now I'm gonna have to put one in the middle of each side too. I think my wife's even going to be proud of me because I'm going to try to somewhat put it in the middle. Two. I'm going to try to put it right in the middle. I even used a tape measure. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this tight. Okay, most of this chicken wire I found at garage sales, things you look for, fencing, screws, all kinds of stuff like that, because it's so expensive to buy, but people sell it pretty cheap at garage sales. Okay, so I'm going to go around every second one, staple it.
Later I can come around and put strips if I feel so inclined. Like strips to screw down over.
Oh, it is done and doesn't look half bad, I don't think. And I still have to do those 3 beds probably, but at least my broccoli's protected.
So there we go. I gotta rush in and eat my breakfast and go to work. I'm always in a rush. So I better go, but you guys have a good one.